So M2, the structure, I beg your pardon. So these are the organisational structures, so the hierarchical structure. How do we think that this helps a business meet its aims and objectives? So you all know that you've got a clear chain of command. You know the span of control, so you can say the advantages and disadvantages of that. You know that the communication is a bit slow from bottom to the top, so that could be a disadvantage. All right, so you're just giving that information about the structures of both businesses. So if you're doing Tesco's or Amazon, they're hierarchical, and so actually is Naomi House. And you're going to revisit their aims and objectives. So if one of Amazon's objectives is to reduce carbon emissions by a certain percentage, how is that? How is the structure going to help with that? So because they've got lots of different functional areas, they've got real experts in their teams. So is Naomi House. They've got experts in their different functions. That's going to help with knowledge and helping them to plan, and so they can communicate to their teams, and they've got a lot more people to get the job done to meet their aims and objectives. So you can have a look at the aims and objectives and just see how those help the business to be achieve its aims and objectives. And then you've got the functional areas. So for example, if I'm looking at human resources, how the functional areas helps the different businesses achieve their aims and objectives. So if you've got human resources, if they're recruiting the right staff, training the right staff, looking after the right staff, then that's going to help them meet their aims and objectives, because they keep the staff are happy, they're well motivated, and they know what they're doing, and therefore they're doing the job. So that's going to help them meet their aims and objectives. Finance, if they're paying the bills, if they're buying the resources that the business needs, then they're going to help the company meet their aims and objectives. So you go through the different functional areas for the different businesses. Make sure you're mentioning Naomi House and Amazon or Tesco separately. Okay, does that make sense with that one? Let me get any feedback. Right, sorry. So the D1 is the distinction, and again, you've just got a list of things to do, and the features, like I said, are down below. So to be reminding you, ownership, liability, purpose, sector. So you're just going to go through all of those and say how you feel that they help the business become successful. So the purpose of the business, if everybody knows the purpose of the business, and everybody in the organisation is clear, and all the stakeholders are clear about the purpose of the business, that's going to help them become successful. And you can have a look at the annual reports and see what data you can get from what they're doing really well, okay? And try and fit that into this. So liability status is just the advantages of being limited liability, you can mention. So you go through all of these and just see what you can say about how they help the business become successful. But you do need to have a scan through those annual reports, have a look at the different websites and see what they're being proud of, what are they saying that they're being proud of, and that's what, helping them to be successful. Explain how the aims and objectives help the business to become successful. Evaluate how the relationship and communication with stakeholders supports enables a business to achieve its aims and objectives and being successful. So you're sort of building on your merit here as well, right? So as long as you're just trying to do that, then you'll get it, all right?